You've been showing up consistently. You've been praying. You've been going to church. You've been trying to maybe even seek God, but things still feel dry. Still feel off. Still feel disconnected from God. Like, man, where did my passion for God go? We have all been there.
And done.
Oh, been there, done, check that box.
Yeah, facts.
Because, go ahead.
And honestly, I feel like that's going to be something that we're always going to have seasons of that, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much so. Because there's so much being taught. Mm-hmm. I'm already ahead of myself. But there's so much being taught in that season. One, it's getting us out of feeling like God is only present when we can feel Him.
Right.
I think it takes us from having a feeling to a knowing.
Yeah.
Even though our feeling might be strong and we might really feel like God's not there or God doesn't see us or whatever the case may be, but we know that He is. Because
that's good. And I think also we can get so accustomed to God communicating with us in a specific way. So sometimes if we're in a different season of our lives, He may switch up communication style. And to us, it may feel like He's not with us no more. You're not hearing my prayers because He's not answering them how we have been have been used to Him answering them.
Yeah, He gonna keep us on our toes.
Yeah.
It reminds me of this song. Child, I'm going way back. But it's like, I'm doing a new thing. And so anyway, it's in the song and he's saying, you won't hear me like you used to. You won't feel me like you used to because I am doing a new thing. Ooh, almost fell. And because I am doing a new thing. So sometimes we feel spiritually dry or we feel stuck spiritually, but it's really because God is doing a new thing and He's trying to usher us into He's trying to usher us into new territory and expose Himself to us in new ways.
Because we have to understand, like we're in a relationship with an eternal God. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we'll never fully know God. Like even in glory, even in heaven, like I don't even know if we will be able to really fully grasp and comprehend who He really is. Yeah. So we cannot expect to know Him, like know everything about Him in this lifetime or probably the next.
Yeah. So it's what I'm hearing is it's the privilege.
For sure.
Him deciding to talk to us in a different way. Him maybe withdrawing for a season, you get what I'm saying, to introduce us to a new side of Him sounds more like a privilege than a burden. That's good. Sorry, I'm gonna stay focused. I'm gonna stay focused. That's something that God's been disrupting my sleep. And I've been up in the middle of the night, like 1:30 to 3:30 and sometimes right before 12, and I've been trying to not have an attitude because I work. I got a job.
Right.
And so I've been trying to reframe it when I'm up in the middle of the night that actually this is a privilege. It is a privilege that you have woken me up because you want to talk to me, because you want to get me somewhere, because you want to download things to me. It is a privilege. And so for some of us, when we are in those spiritually dry seasons, maybe, just maybe, it's actually a privilege because it's God trying to tell you, because it's God trying to show Himself to you in a different way.
Good. And honestly, I hope this come out and makes sense as it does in my head right now. But I mean, honestly, the fact that we're aware that we're in a spiritual drought speaks volume because it speaks to, I guess, the type of hunger that we have for God. Like some people may be in a spiritual drought, but they don't know.
And they don't care.
Yeah, they don't know and they don't care. Like this is a sister thing. But they don't know and they don't care. So I think even the fact that I'm just saying this as a word of encouragement. Yeah. Like if you feel like you are in a spiritual drought or you distant or disconnected or whatever, the fact that you're even aware of that, the fact that you're even aware of that speaks volume because a lot of people are in that position and they don't even know it and they don't care.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing in that is give yourself some grace.
For sure.
Give yourself some grace and some compassion. Sometimes we can beat ourselves up when we are in those spiritually dry seasons or we're feeling a spiritual drought, I'm like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? Maybe I'm just doing some things wrong. Oh my gosh, I'm not like Sally Mae over there, and so I guess I'm just not anointed, or God doesn't care about me. There's just not too much on my life. But however, you know how we do.
Yeah.
We will take it and we will run and we will spiral and spiral and spiral and spiral. It's very unhelpful. It's very ineffective. But that's a whole nother conversation. And so the point is, maybe we just need to give ourselves some grace and some compassion.
For sure.
And know that God loves the fact that we actually have the hunger to even experience him more, to hear him more, and to be passionate and on fire for him.
Absolutely. Now that's a privilege.
Now, hey! I felt it. Sorry. That's a privilege. It is very much so a privilege. It is very much so a privilege. So be encouraged if you are in a spiritual drought or you're feeling dry. Just dry, right? Maybe, just maybe, God is trying to expose himself to you in a different way. And just go with it.
Yeah.
Find him, seek him, draw near to him, and he will draw near to you.
That's a promise.
Okay, that is a promise. So, yeah, we out.